to my YouTube channel. It's still your girl Kamsy, and today I'm here with my friend Rosie John Space. Say hi to my guys.
Hi guys.
You're welcome to this channel. We want to make a very quick video.
I say thank you. How do they do love? Thank you.
Please don't mind this, my friend. So today we'll be doing a very quick video because it's already to 8 in the evening. We want to make a very quick video. Today's video we're talking about our experiences about abroad. If you don't know, she's based here in Switzerland. I visited her here while I'm based in Italy. Ozzy, I want you to tell me about what you are thinking about abroad before you came to Switzerland. What you thought about, or what we are thinking that abroad is.
Hello guys, thanks for the opportunity. Kamsy, thanks for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
And how am I going to start? Coming to abroad is entirely another experience on how we in Nigeria see it.
Exactly.
You know, when we were small, we think that any street you come out, there is street that is always you just go and plug money, all those things, but it's not like that in abroad. Since life here is very, very difficult, different from what we think of how it is. Oh my God.
Sorry for the bridge.
Sorry guys. So it's another thing entirely. Coming to abroad is an eye-opening, or let me just put it like that. If you come to abroad, the way you see it in Nigeria or the way you see it in other African countries, wherever you are, is not how it is. Life here is very difficult. If you no work, you no go eat. No, yes, if you don't work, you can't
It's
eat.
true.
And coming to a country that they don't speak English, you're on your own. It's very, very difficult. If you go to a country that they don't speak English, they speak French, German, Italian, it's very, very difficult. Me coming to Switzerland it just opened my eyes. You know, when I was in Nigeria, I was thinking that if you just come here within 1 month or within
Don't
1
blow.
week, you don't build house. Without knowing that it's not like that. You must work hard for it. Everything is process.
Yeah.
From step 1 you go to step 2, from step 2 you go to step 3. It's
Exactly.
how it works here. For you, those of you thinking that when you just come to, or somebody here will be telling you, if you just come to, yes, it's possible. I don't know who is your godmother, godfather, or godparents,
Or your umbrella.
or your umbrella. But if you don't have anybody coming here, just make up your mind. Just know that is step by step.
Exactly.
You don't just from 0 you migrate to 200 or 300. It's not like that here in Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
Entirely.
Thank you for that. Same idea. You know, we always believe that once you go to abroad, you don't bash, you go get money sharp, not knowing that abroad is not easy.
It's not.
I swear.
It's
So
not.
many people cannot live in abroad. I always say this.
Abroad
So many
it
people-
comes with depression.
So many people cannot live in abroad. I always say this. If I'm to be very, very comfortable in Nigeria, if I'm to choose to be very, very comfortable in Nigeria than coming to abroad, I would definitely choose to be comfortable in Nigeria.
Yes, of course.
Because if I can afford 3 square meals, have a good car, my children
Live
attend good
comfortably.
school, eat whenever I want to eat, solve my problems, what am I coming abroad to do? Abroad life no follow, believe me. Abroad life is very, very difficult. Like we always think that once you come you will blow. It's not like that. It's a gradual process.
Yes.
At least if you come alone, sometimes for the first 6 months you won't stand. You'll be able to stand. And the bills here is something else. You are working, they're taking the money from you. So abroad life is not like we used to think back then in Nigeria. Maybe someone in abroad doesn't send you money. If they send you money, be like, oh, they just gave me 10,000. If someone should give you 10,000, please appreciate the person. No?
You don't know what that person is doing.
You don't even know how many hours the person will stand to make that 10,000, depending on the country the person is and the kind of work the person is doing. So I had the same idea, and life abroad is not easy. Seriously, it comes, like you said, it comes with depression, because most times you just be in your house. It's all about your house, work, your house, work. There's social life is not really here, because if you want to live that social life that we live in Nigeria, you won't save shishi. So abroad life is not like we always think in Nigeria. But all the same, everybody should come out to abroad. If I'm to be given the opportunity to say, okay, grant people visa, I'll grant everybody in Nigeria visa.
Let them come and
see. Yeah, definitely. Because most times if you're telling them, I for once, I had the same mentality. If you tell us that it's noisy, we'll be like, hey, why are you there? Why not come back? Let us go.
A little story. When I was coming, when my visa came out, so I went to Abia State to visit my parents. So going there, I have to go to my sister's house. So one of my sister's friends, she told me that there's no life in abroad, that I would have stayed back in Nigeria and let hobby be in Switzerland. Inside me, I was let me go there and experience.
Exactly.
It's
Everybody
better,
wants to experience
it's
it.
better you come and experience than you did not come. They will be deceiving you that no, if you come, who never go, no go, no.
I'm telling you.
So if you come, you will know. If you know, I used to tell my friend that abroad is a secret society.
Exactly.
If you have not been there
until you come in.
Until you come there.
Exactly.
We were opportune that our husbands are already there.
Exactly. People that came on their own, they really suffered. Yes.
You will suffer.
Exactly.
But our own problem was that we don't hear language. That's that's how the depression stuff coming. If you don't communicate, you just stay on your own. You don't have any friend. You can't go to markets. Because you can't communicate.
You are going to the next question. I have another question. Let me just ask the second question. How were you able to cope during your, at least the first 6 months in abroad?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't really easy, because I don't go to markets shopping alone. Going to shopping, I go with hubby, my husband. We go shopping together. He will be telling me this is how things are being done.
Okay.
If you can't speak, there are some of them that speak English, of which
there are very
few people. And in
their English is tao. They don't speak correct English.
Yes, and one thing I noticed in Switzerland, even if they know how to speak English,
some of them pretend.
They can't.
Even in Italy, they do the same thing.
They can't.
Some of them pretend that they don't know how. They want you to speak their language.
Even if you are not correct, they will not laugh at you. Just put effort.
Yes, exactly.
Once
you speak, they wonder. They already know what you want to tell them.
Yes.
But they want you to speak. Likewise, me. My first 6 months abroad, oh my God, I always cry. I was missing, here without friends, it was just I and my husband. I always cry. Whenever my husband goes to work, I miss my family, I miss my parents, I miss my siblings. For that reason, I always cry. I cried to the extent that my husband asked me if I wanted to go back to Nigeria. Definitely, yes. I cried to the extent my husband asked me if I wanted to go back to Nigeria. I told my husband no, because he's here. If I should leave him here, who will stay with him? And consider him that has been here for many years without his parents and siblings. So, but you know that he has been here for years. He has friends around, but it was just me and hubby. He will go out in the morning to come back in the evening, or sometimes he will come back in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And because of that, my husband likes taking me out during that period. Yeah. But no matter, excuse me guys, no matter how many times, no matter how many hours he takes me out, I will still feel lonely. I will still go to the room, lie down on my bed and cry. And I'll just be like, if someone should tell me that I will leave my siblings, my parents, me that I like siblings thing, my siblings, my family, me that likes, I'm very, very family oriented. So for the first time leaving my family, apart from going to school, I know that 45 minutes are there from Owerri to Aba. So once I'm done with school, definitely I'm coming back. But this one, you pass River Jordan, River Niger to come to abroad. How will I go? And my dad then that has high blood pressure, I'll be thinking, who will take care of my dad? Who will give them injection? I don't even care that there are nurses abroad in Nigeria. So it was I really felt bad, seriously. Yeah. And like you said, language barrier. Yeah. Is well. So now that you've stayed in abroad for how many years now?
Roughly 3 years.
No, roughly 3 years. Okay. I myself by October will be 5 years abroad. So how also again, why are you clapping?
Graduation.
Graduation.
Graduate.
So now how do you feel abroad? If you are given the opportunity to go back to Nigeria, will you go back or prefer to stay in abroad?
Yes, I would like to go to Nigeria. I would not like to go to Nigeria.
Okay.
The reason why I say I would like to go to Nigeria, because social life, there is no social life here. It's only you and your family.
Exactly.
Only you and your, because if you want to mingle like that, if you need that kind of social life, you are just making money to socialize. You can't build, because everything here is costly.
Yeah.
So in order for you not to spend much and economize, you need to economize.
Definitely.
You need
Abroad
to.
you must.
Another thing, the reason why I said that no is that once you know the language, there is so much opportunities here. So much. Even if you are a cleaner or a nanny or
Yeah, there is opportunity abroad.
what do they call, healthcare assistant,
Whatever thing you do here,
whatever
is money.
is
More
money.
especially in Switzerland.
Yes. Even
Yes,
in Italy.
Switzerland, yes, but Switzerland pays
Yes,
higher.
they pay very well.
In as much as it's also expensive here.
Very, very expensive.
Here is expensive, but you make the money.
You make the money. The more you make it, the more you spend it.
Yeah.
So
Italians, they pay lesser and they spend lesser, but here they pay higher and they spend
higher.
And another thing is, in Italy there is no much job opportunities, but here there is job opportunities.
There is
it's not like there is, people will say there is no work. There is work if you know the language. You know, there is work in Italy if you know the language, but Italy is not like you can lose your job today and find a job tomorrow.
Yes.
It's not like that.
And again, guys, like in Nigeria, if you lose your job, who is going to give you money to, as an upkeep, for you to be sustaining yourself?
How much is even their salary? 10,000. Some people are working sales girls 10,000. How do they even?
You can imagine. But here, if you lose your job, if you are not working,
if you have contract, government will be paying you, right?
They will be paying you 80% of your salary till when you get another work.
They do it.
That is how it is here. Who is going to do that? It's not. I'm just talking bad down on Nigeria, but we need to step up.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to step up, because other countries, they are far 100 away than Nigeria.
100. Now you say they don't go far.
They don't go far. Nigeria is still the zero.
Yeah.
They never even climb one. We need to
place us somewhere now. Nigeria is our country.
Is one.
10% at least.
one.
Nigeria is my country. Okay, for me, just like you said, a part of me want to go to Nigeria. A part of me want to stay in abroad. And why do I want to go to Nigeria? I miss my family. Few months back, my brother was wedding. Was it last month?
Yeah.
I was on video call. I was crying. Why was I crying? You know, they took family picture after how many years I was not there with them. I was not there to take family pictures with my family. My elder brother that seniored me, as we are 6. He's the first and the second.
Yes.
The first time my brother is wedding, I was not there to witness it. It was on live video. So I was shedding tears. Everybody was saying, it's something good. Why are you shedding tears? People will not understand. I'm family oriented. So once I miss my family, it makes me feel bad. So I really cried that day. So the first reason why I want to go to, a part of me want to go to Nigeria, is because I miss my family. And second, forget about social life. There's no social life here. Apart, even if I'm with my family, I'm not going out for social life. I'm okay. I'll stay with them, we laugh, we gist, everything is okay. But there is nothing like you can go out. You cannot easily go out to, like in the evening, you know, where you go out and go and see where they are doing comedy and laugh away your sorrows. You can be having bad day and just go out and something will make you feel good, you know. So I'm missing the social life in Nigeria, just like you said. I miss going to church. That's another thing. In Italy, I only attend Catholic church. We go to what is it called? We go to Anglican church once in a while. I don't think since this year we've attended church. Last year, I can't remember how many times I went to Anglican church. It's not as if I cope there. Like, I go there because it's English church and it's my church. I have to go with my husband. So I miss going to church. Like, I miss feeling the presence of God in church. Seriously, I miss it. So I feel like these are the things I'm missing. And I also miss my friends.
I wanted to say something. You know, this church thing you just said now, like in Nigeria, when we are worshiping,
you feel the presence of God in church.
Presence.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, the preachings that pastors will make sometimes, you come to church and it will be as if the Holy Spirit just ministered to pastor to talk about what you are passing through. To be as if the pastor is just talking to you. Sometimes it's not always a financial problem, it's not always a family problem. You can be having a problem about your mental health, about something personal, something, your relationship with others, and that day you come to church to be as if
the
pastor is talking to
is
you.
for you direct.
Yes. So
but here it's not like that.
No,
it's not like that. They just go straight.
You know, in church, me personally, anytime I go to church here, I just go there to let it just be that I'm in church. I'm honest, I don't even understand what they're speaking there. I speak Italian language, but when I'm in church, I hear 1, 1, 2, 2. I don't know where I'm telling you the gospel truth. So I just go there. What I'll be waiting for, let them eat communion and let's go. I don't take communion here. So what I'm waiting for, let them just do, let's go. So that is what I do often, just to be that I went to church. So that is just it, guys. This video is already long. So I'm enjoying it too, but for the sake of our subscribers, the viewers, let's just end it here. But if you are an immigrant in a country, how do you feel? Do you really feel happy stay like me now? Okay, the part of me that doesn't want to go is that I have a better life here.
Yes, of course.
My life is secured here. My life belongs to God. Only God can protect us, right? But security wise,
yes,
the roads are good. There is light. Education is okay. You work, they pay you. Nothing like monkey they work, babu they chop. No, you work, they pay you. If you miss a job and you work with contract, they'll pay you. We call it disoccupation on the right. They'll pay you. You have good life here. So that is the part of me that doesn't want to go, and that is the part of me that wants every Nigerian to come here and experience it.
Yes.
But if Nigeria should have good roads, electricity, water, lights,
all the amenities,
definitely I wouldn't want to come to abroad. But because of that, everybody wants to come. Nigerians are suffering, seriously. And you know one thing about it, guys, when people see us here, they'll ask us what we are here to do, because they know Nigerians as rich people.
Yeah.
One of my husband's Sri Lanka friend, one day he told my husband that he doesn't know why Nigerians are abroad, that even in their country, Sri Lanka, that the costless gold, that it is Nigerians that buy them. Costless gold. For him to say that the costless gold, they are being bought by Nigerians. So everybody knows that Nigeria, if you browse, the day my husband was browsing about he was listening to something on YouTube about the richest country in Africa. Nigeria was number 1. But why are we suffering?
It's because
bad government. Italians are complaining about their government, but I will always say, if our government can behave like them, even cats will not come from Nigeria to abroad.
Come and do what?
I'm telling you. But I just pray that someday everything will be good. We'll appreciate God for our country, Nigeria. Guys,
living for a better tomorrow.
Yes, definitely. I just feel P2B will go in. But one thing, okay, how do you feel about P2B?
I'm not campaigning for anybody, but I'm just saying, let the right person be there, so that the people will enjoy what God has made for us.
Exactly. You know, when during that election period, I was afraid. In as much as the election, I just prayed, I think 29 they will be doing the inauguration or whatever. So I was having double mind. Me, I supported P2B, and I'm still supporting him till today. But something happened in my mind. My spirit reminded me of something, and my spirit told me that when I was small, during the last regime of Oju Okalo,
Oju Okalo is the governor.
Governor, yes. Okay. They were campaigning for T.A. Oji. T.A. Oji's campaign happens to be the sweetest up till now.
Yes. Yes.
I cannot forget that song. They will be singing Tinyere Ochendo Okporo ụzọ ga-abụ Sara Tinyere Ochendo Agụmakwụkwọ ga-abụ n'efu. Like the street will be fine, education will be free, everything will be good in Abia State. I was very little. I was still in primary school then. So in my mind, and you know they were moving around campaigning with cars, microphones. They'll be saying once you hear that you come out to come and watch them.
Yes.
So I was really rooting for him even as a child. I was really rooting for him. I wanted him to be there. I prayed for him to be there. But the heartbreaking thing is that when he entered, all those things he promised us, he did not do it. So I really felt bad. And that made me till today I hate politics. And I see politicians as liars.
Yes.
Now, when Peter Obi started all these things, I was so happy because of the way people are talking about him. Even I didn't know him when he was a governor. I didn't know him. So, but people testifying good about him, I was so happy. So, my mind told me, what if he then behaves like the other person? I just said, God help us. So what I'm praying that God should just help us and give us Peter Obi. If he then disappoints us, I will hate politics to eternity.
I'm just praying for the right person.
That is what I see. To me, I'm not God. It's only God that knows, that searches the heart. To me, I'm not seeing him as the right candidate. But only God knows. Let the will of God prevail. I'm just saying my own as a human being. So if he should go there and he helps people, I'll be so happy. And if he goes there and disappoints, definitely I'll hate politics till I die. So guys, leave your comments in the comment section. If you're abroad, talk about how you felt, talk about what you thought abroad is all about and what reality is showing you. Tell us how you felt. Tell us what you care or what you wish about Nigeria, and we will see you in the next video. Please go to my friend's channel, Osi John Space, subscribe, join her family. You will like her. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, put on your notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post a video. Thank you guys. We appreciate you all. We appreciate you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. For now, bye.